Hey, I just wanted to give you a real quick overview of what I do because I know it's so exciting when you get your package and then you're like, okay, now what? So, this is what I do. So, I know the lighting's crazy, I know this layout's crazy, but I'm just trying to do this really fast. So, you open your box. So, this is the box that I got today, okay? So, you get your box. You always want to keep this. Now I know y'all's is going to be different because it's going to be your kit. So I know things are going to be organized, nice and neat, and it's going to look pretty. It's not going to look that the rest of your shipments. It's going to just be a wad of jewelry. Um, but regardless, you do it the same. So when you get your next set of just jewelry that you ordered, you're going to see an invoice, and that's going to have everything that you ordered. Now, I do not take time to check off. Maybe I should, I don't know, but I don't. But I do keep these because I'm assuming I'm going to need them come tax time. So I have actually kept one of my little kit boxes. I think I kept a fashion fix box. No, I actually kept the box that my kit came in. So you guys probably got one of these. So I kept it because it's got the little magnetic thing. So I put all of my invoices in here. So this has got every receipt I've ever had, whether it's postage, whatever receipt, I keep it. So it just goes in that little box. So I immediately do that. And then you're also going to get this little bubble wrap. This is going to come in all your packages. Keep this because you'll need it for something. It's cute. If you ship and I have had to make my own. If I had a big order and I didn't have a bag big enough, I have made my own and taped it really good, and that worked. If you do decide to get a bling bag, you can put this in the pockets. So this could be the backing of it. You can use it for all kinds of stuff, but I have a separate place that I keep all that. So I'll throw that over there for now. So this was the main thing I wanted to show you. So when you get your jewelry out, it's going to come in two pieces of sleeves, plastic, whatever you want to call it. So the first one, first of all, I normally, and I wasn't thinking, I normally either dump this out so that I have a box, or I have a spare box. Because you need something to put your trash in. Because these, they're just not bendable, they don't lay flat. So I rip these open, you may want scissors, whatever you want. Throw this away. So pretend like this is my trash box. Throw it away. Every necklace is going to have a stupid staple. I despise them. They are my enemy because it's so time consuming. But take it out. Because if you don't, when you're in a hurry and you're getting jewelry out, you're going to pull it and it's going to get stuck on that staple and it can damage your jewelry. So you take it out. Whatever y'all decide to do, if you want a pegboard, if you just want to lay it out, whatever you want to do with your jewelry. For me, I use pegboards. So I either go ahead and kind of clear off my board before I start getting my inventory out, or I'm in a hurry and I don't, and I just find a place. But for this one, I'm just going to hang it up. I have an empty spot right here. So I hang it up. Now, everybody's different. You guys come up with your own little routine or however you want to do it. But for me, I save these. Some people go on Amazon and buy bags. But to me, why spend I shouldn't say what little commission, but what commission we get. I'm not going to spend that on a bag when I already have a perfectly good bag that fits all of our jewelry. So what I have started doing, because these bags get out of control, so what I have started doing is I just got a box of some sort. I don't even know what this box was from. And you don't have to have a box. You can just start off with little bags. But I have a bag for each size, because if you don't, even though you may only have a few bags of each for right now, when you start selling, you're going to need to grab bags really fast. So you want to have your long bags for your long necklaces, your short bags, rings, bracelets, and earrings. So you want to have 5 separate bags. So 2 at least gallon size for these bags. So here's my long ones, my short, and then I have one for all the others. And then I just have all this kind of ready to go when I do my inventory or when I get my shipment in. And it just kind of speeds it up. Now, you can just lay them out because it does take time to put them in here one at a time. So, you know, if you lay it on a bed or lay it on the floor, you can just kind of make you a pile. And then when they start falling everywhere, then stick, you know, 5 of them in here at a time. Because it does take a little bit of time to put one at a time in here. But at least for storage, I highly recommend keeping your bags and keeping them organized. But this first one, and it's going to have the name. All the outside pieces are going to have the name of your jewelry. I personally don't keep that. You may find that you need it, but I just trash that one. So then you just go to your next one. Same thing, open it, find your staple. Sometimes they are stapled to the jewelry, like this one. So if I had left this in here, this one is stapled to the string. So that would damage your jewelry. So now I know it's in there, so I can easily, so I say. This is a good example though. Okay, with my carpet I'll get in a minute. But that's a good example because sometimes it really is stapled to the jewelry because I know they go through so many of these. I'm sure they do not take their time. It's probably not even manually done. I don't know. Sometimes they're not even attached to anything. They're like way up here or way down here. So I'm sure it's not, I'm sure it's done a very speedy way. But anyway, that is what I do. If you guys find a better way to do it, please share it with us because I kind of got into this very, very fast. And the lady that I signed up under, her mom got sick. So I've just kind of learned it all on my own. So if you guys come up with something, please share it with us because I am all about making this easier for you guys, sharing what little tips that I've learned or that I've learned on YouTube. I have went and watched a lot of other leaders on YouTube that have, you know, taught their group, and there's just a wealth of information out there, ideas, so we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We can just use what's worked for everybody else and give that a try. But that is what I do, so I just wanted to show you, as simple as it may seem, it can be very overwhelming when you get your inventory because you don't know what to do with bags, you don't know what to do with staples, you don't know where to hang stuff. But this is how I have mine set up, which is a mess, and we are kind of in the middle of figuring out what we're going to do with this room because we need to pull up the carpet, we need to organize. This has all just happened really, really fast. So we need to get all that together. But don't be intimidated. Just take it a little at a time. Don't try to, you know, go crazy and make everything perfect because it'll work. You'll get it figured out, so don't get intimidated. Just have fun with it, have fun showing it, take pictures. I know with your kit, you're not going to get stock photos. So I literally would put the jewelry on and take selfies, not of my face, not of my head, but that's all I had because they don't give you stock photos of the kids. So whatever you want to do, put it on, you know, a table, whatever you think is better and easier. So don't stress out over it. Just be excited because this is fun. So try to have fun with it the best you can. But I think that was the main thing I wanted to show you. I have rings are kind of hard to keep up with because they're so small. So I think when I first started, I used this. I got it at Dollar Tree for $1. It has a lid, but I don't have it. And I would just put this in my little bling bag. What I call a bling bag. This is the Paparazzi bling bag. I emptied it when I had my open house because I wanted all my jewelry displayed. So I have not filled this back up. But normally, so this is my bling bag. And I bought the $10 one I have it in there. I bought the $10 one originally, but then when the lady I signed up under, when she decided to stop selling because of her mom, I bought hers. But this is the Paparazzi, but the other one is perfectly fine, the cheap one. So this is where you put your bling. So you need to probably put that bubble wrap that I was showing you. You could put that behind these just to give it some color. And then put whatever you want in here. but it has a huge opening in here. So this is my, y'all can do so much better than this, but this is my little oatmeal container. Again, this is done on a fly, and it is so ridiculous, but, so I don't have my necklaces in here. But this is the little twirl-a-tie thing. So very easy, it fits 20 necklaces. And I wish I would have had this today, because a lady wanted to see some stuff, and she only wanted to see pearls, that's all I took. But then her friend was there, and she's like, well, I don't like pearls. Why do I not have a bling bag? So it is very, and you guys, I would store everything in your bling bag in the beginning if you need to, if you don't want to worry with a pegboard, because this would hold 20 necklaces. At least this bag has got tons of places to put stuff. I also bought, and I bought this at, I can't remember, I don't think I bought this at Dollar General, but I bought it somewhere and it was very inexpensive. And I put this in my bling bag as well. So I put my rings in here, and these containers come out so you can easily move them around. I put my rings in here, and then I put my bracelets in here. And this closes up really easy, like that, and it just fits down in my bling bag. So that way, if you want to show your teachers, your bus drivers, take it to the salon, whatever, you can easily do that. And this was the binder I was telling you guys about. So I wish you guys looked closer, because I have tons of these sleeves. But these are the sleeves. Again, I took all this out when I had my open house, but I did have earrings all in this. Every pair I have was in here. So it was just really nice. If I had my bling bag, I would just get this out, which I should have a sheet here, but I don't. But people could just flip through it, and it's like, oh, I love those earrings, and they just pull them out, and they're done. So those are just a few things. This came from the dollar store. This is $1, the Dollar Tree. These I got on Amazon. I think I sent you guys a link, but they were very inexpensive. Nothing I bought is expensive. The stands that I have, this one is the more expensive one, just because when I went that day, that's all they had. But the shorter ones are perfectly fine. I think they're at Walmart for like 10 bucks. The more expensive one was still less than 20. The pegboards, I don't know how long they are. I don't have a tape measure with me. But it's from here to here, so however big that is. But a lot of people cut them in half, and then, you know, turn them up the other way. They're more manageable, I guess, if you're taking them around places, but I've left mine whole. I did spray paint mine with black flat paint. I have not had any trouble with my jewelry turning. So I just think the black looks better than white, but you can do whatever you want to do. I have them hanging, and I just haven't clipped these off because I just did these last week, moved them around. But these are hanging up with zip ties. So I have one on here on the front, I have one on the back, and then I have one on the bottom and one on the back. So there's 4 full pegboards hanging on this one clothing rack, and it's perfectly fine. Now, if you decide to go live later, so I have these buckets. If y'all choose to go live, that's totally up to y'all. Please don't feel like you have to. But I have these little buckets, because it's going to be overwhelming when people start. My phone is falling. It's going to be overwhelming when people start ordering and you don't know where to put their stuff. So I have these buckets to put them in when they start ordering. I got these from Dollar Tree. I also, at the Dollar Tree, you'll learn on a lot of the paparazzi videos that different people post, they love the Dollar Tree, so that's what turned me onto it. I also bought these little name tags. These are dry erase name tags. I don't remember how many came in a pack, but they were $1. Those have worked great because you just keep reusing them. You get your dry erase marker. When people order, when you're going live, you write their name on it really quick. I keep an eraser here, so when I'm at the end of my video, then I go back, package everything. Have my bags here, have kind of everything streamlined. But anyway, that's what I do. I'm constantly changing because I learn something different, or I see something on YouTube, or um, see somebody post on one of the team groups that we're in. So I'm always seeing different people's ideas, and I love to go off different people's ideas because I'm not creative at all. Um, but anyway, I just wanted to show y'all how I open my jewelry and tell you about the two sleeves and tell you how I do save the inner sleeve and section them off. What else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I just get little baskets like this to keep my different bracelets in. But again, if you were to buy one of those little carrying cases, you can keep a lot in there until you start building up, if y'all decide to have a lot of inventory. But I think that's all. We can go over any questions y'all have, but at least since I know y'all be getting your jewelry, I at least wanted to quickly show you that. So I'm a hot mess tonight. My clothes are all twisted. But anyway, I'm so excited for y'all, and please let me know if you have any questions. All right, see you later.